that in this Tamil Nadu, Kanchipuram, there is one Perumal temple. There's a history behind this Perumal temple. Long ago, Lord Brahma performed one yagna. He invited all the gods but forgot to invite Lord Saraswati. He became terrified since he didn't know when Lord Saraswati's temper might increase. So he asked Lord Vishnu to take care of the yagna. Lord Vishnu did so and Brahma's yagna turned out to be successful. Then Lord Brahma, Lord Perumal told to all the gods you can ask me one boon and I shall surely grant that boon what you ask me. So due to this, Lord Perumal's name turned out to be Varadharaja, which means the person who gives boons. And Lord Brahma drew Lord Vishnu's figure on one tree named Athi. Henceforth, against Lord Perumal's name turned out to be Athi Varadharaja, means the man who was drawn on this kind of tree and who gives boons. Now, again Lord Brahma decided to perform one yagna, but with Lord Vishnu near him. So he called Lord Vishnu very close to himself, and by mistake, due to the wind, the heat of the flames hit Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu's skin became shapeless due to those burns. Lord Brahma felt very sorry for Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu suggested Lord Brahma, you can place me down in 40 feet and due to that cool water, my skin will heal. The burns will be completely healed. Lord Brahma also decided that every 40 years Lord Vishnu will be taken out from that 40 feet deep. But here comes the real mystery. If we dig even 10 feet down, we get plenty of water. Then how, if we dig 40 feet down, we will get so much of water which the oxygen tank will not be sufficient for. So how can we go and take Lord Vishnu's statue? Lord Brahma also said that every 40 years there will be one drought so that you may come out easily. This is the Hinduism. It proves that God is there. But there is also one scientific explanation behind this. Here in this video, we shall be discussing what is that scientific reason and how this thing actually forms. When we look carefully at our solar system, especially the Mercury and Venus and the Sun's rays, we will find that the center is Sun, and in the next orbit we find Mercury, and in the next orbit we find Venus, and in the next orbit we find our dear planet Earth. You will be thinking what these all things has to do with our own solar system. The point is, when this Mercury comes to side like left or right, then the Venus is placed in exactly the opposite direction in which the Mercury is placed. It forms one slit. Just for example, let Mercury's place be over here. Alright? So Mercury is placed here and Venus is placed over here. Now what? And our Earth is placed exactly in the middle of these two planets. Alright? So what we can find here is, we can find pure slit, how these rays can only pass through. As we know that light only travels in a straight path and it cannot take curves, we can find that the light beams travel in a straight path only between Venus and Mars. And since it is the summer season, is the equator here and this will be the northern hemisphere and this will be the southern hemisphere. So the places which will get impacted by direct rays of the sun would be only near the northern hemisphere. Okay? But how? And how much time will it take for Mercury, Venus and Earth to come into this kind of shape? So you see here carefully, the Mercury takes 88 days to complete one revolution around the sun. Then the Venus takes about 225 days to revolve around the sun. And our Earth, as we know, it takes about 365 days to revolve around the sun. So by total calculations, we can find the approximate time for this kind of formation, and that time period is 40 years. That time period is 40 years. So behind this traditional belief, there's also this kind of scientific reason in which Mercury comes either right or left, Venus is in exactly the opposite direction, and our Earth is exactly in the middle. But how we can prove that the Mercury and this Venus are in one slit position is, you take one light source and take two papers and keep them parallel to each other. Let the light source produce light beams in various directions, but those light beams which come in this way will obviously hit only this part of any obstacle. It will be covered with the light. Similarly, if this extreme sun's energy hits our Earth, northern hemisphere, so the northern hemisphere will experience more sunlight, and especially countries like India will be extremely hot. In our sweet India, okay, this southern part of India will experience more heat. This southern India will experience more heat, which means Tamil Nadu also comes under this. In Tamil Nadu, this Kanchipuram, Chennai, they're all facing droughts due to this heat of the sun, and due to this the water evaporates and we can easily take that Perumal statue out.
We all reached Kanchipuram, and right now we are going to fresh up and let's go and worship the God. Right now we have reached Kanchipuram, then we'll just fresh up and then let's go and worship the God. Athi Varadharaja.
Right now, Daddy, we went at this friend's house, and like we'll be brushing up here, and then we'll go and worship the God. Fine, Daddy. Bye. Hi guys. Right now we're going to worship the God. And see here guys, this is the most famous neem tree, and the Hindus tradition is that on the base of every neem tree they will apply turmeric, and these are the neem leaves, and you might see some kind of thin leaves here, right? These leaves can be eaten. They won't be that bitter. This will even whiten your teeth. So yeah, this is one more tree, and here this is one drumstick tree what we have here, and this is the house where we let's first hire an auto and then let's go.
எவ்வளோ ஃபைட் பண்ணுறோம், எவ்வளோ கேஸ் கொடுக்குறோம், போட்டு எங்கே வேணாலும் போட்டோம் அப்படின்றாங்க. நான் எப்போ தரணும் அப்போ தான் தருவேன். அதான் வச்சுக்கிறேன், பாண்டு எழுதி வச்சுக்கிறேன். 17 வரைக்கும் இருக்குது, 18, 19 போட கச்சபேஸ்வரர்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. கச்சபேஸ்வரர்
இந்த கோயிலோட என்ன வரலாறு தெரியுங்களா? இது திருவண்ணாமலையில் என்ன ஈக்குவல் பவரோ அதே பவர் இந்த கோயிலுக்கு, புரியுதுங்களா?
இல்லை, சிவன் இது சின்னதாக இருக்கும்.
திருவண்ணாமலை போய் கிரிவலம் பண்ணாங்க பார்த்தீங்களா, அந்த இது இந்த கோயில் இருக்குது. ஆனால் நிறைய பேர் தெரியாது.
நான் கிரிவலம் கூட போய்க்கிறேன், நான் போயிருக்கேன் அந்த கோயிலுக்கு.
தேங்க்ஸ் தம்பி. இதுக்கு கோயில் உள்ளே போயிட்டு போதும் திருவிழா.
ஆமாம்,
அதே மாதிரி திருவண்ணாமலை எப்படி கார்த்திகை மாதத்துக்கு திருவிழாவோ அதே மாதிரி இது தீபம் தான் திருவிழாவே.
ஆமாம், இங்கே திருவிழா ரோடு. இது நல்லா தட்டி
Is enough, bro, enough stuff.
They're giving curd milk, water freely. பேர் சேர்த்து இதில் ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ எடுங்க. எந்த எடுங்க.
How you watched it, Lucia?
It was extremely awesome. One police uncle, he was very kind. He had
Lifted you, na?
not lifted me. He made me to stand above an iron rod, and like I had a clear vision. It was awesome. Truly awesome.
How many hours here totally?
5 hours.
Okay.
Push was the precipitation level. So here, now let's go and visit the Kamachi Amman temple. We already visited the Varadharaja temple. Now let's enter inside this beautiful scenic temple. Here goes. Somebody smashed the ball. And that's all, friends. My name is Tusia, and thank you so much for watching my video.